Hey friends, here we are. That funny time of the year between Christmas and New Year's. Some of us are going to the office, some of us aren't. Some of us are wondering why we're going to the office. And we're still doing happy hours and hanging out with our friends. At the same time, it's that period that the last 4 weeks have been Thanksgiving, family stuff, the hurriedness of the holidays, and bam, one day it's over. The holidays aren't always a happy time for some people. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that more and more. So I want to share with you something I've done the last 3 or 4 years to help launch my new year. So about 3 or 4 years back, I discovered this book called My One Word. It was 2018, 2019, 2020. I found my word, and you know what happened in 2020? It just fell apart real quick. And it was almost survival at the shop for quite a while. But then 2020 came and went. We buckled down, regrouped. My word for 2021 was momentum. After a crazy 2020, we saw a new light at the end of the tunnel and made some adjustments. And 2021 was an awesome year. 2022, my word, I borrowed it from my church. It's called Unfinished. And earlier this year, 2022, we celebrated 40 years at Pendarvis Manufacturing. You know, I looked around and I thought, you know, we're still relevant. We're still relevant in the world of business. We're relevant as people and workers and employers. So this year has come and blew through, and here we are again. It's the end of the year. It's time to make some adjustments, make some tweaks. Look at the last 12 months, see what worked and what didn't work, and trying to find a new word. So what I've done the last couple of weeks is I got a list over here. I started a list of some of the words that kind of came to mind that I could help share with people. And I've shared this story with several people in the last month, and I'll share some anecdotes about that. But the last 4 or 5 weeks, some of the words I've come across are refrain, reframe, embrace, adjust, organize, plan, regroup, contemplate, discipline, grit. How about grit? How about 2023? Your word is grit. Wow. Significance. Significance. What if you woke up every day in 2023 and realized, I'm going to make some significance in my life, not just success. How about significance? Let's go down my list. Slow down. Slow down. What if your words are slow down? Take a step back and smell the roses. Congratulations, thankful, forgiveness, empathy, boundaries, my turn. Here's one that could change your life. How about if you woke up every day in 2023 and your word that year is servant? And you woke up and said, how do I serve others today? How do I serve my family, my employees, my friends? Full steam ahead, courage. So I shared this story with a group of men I hang out with once a month in a men's business group, Christian men's business group. And I shared this about my one word, and my buddy Pat says, he's 71 years old. He says, my word, Brian, this is great. He said, my word is courage. He says, I want to have the courage, like when David and Goliath first met and they got over that craziness, and then Goliath walked towards David and David ran towards Goliath. That's the courage. Pat, 71 years old. He says, Brian, that's my word. I want the courage that David had when he slayed Goliath. That's a life-changing word right there. So anyways, let me wrap up in a few more minutes. Courage. My one word. Let me back up. So I'm going to share with you in a minute the website to find this. I encourage you to go to this website. It's filled with information. You can download. You can find a link. It'll send you emails all the time. Find your one word. My one word is a word I've been just dealing with for actually a couple of years now, and I'm finally embracing it. And the word is time. You know, some people talk about patience. You know, hey, just pray for patience. And the word time for me is a bigger picture than patience. It's, I believe God gives us a lot of dreams and desires in our heart. And I'm that guy that, make hay while the sun shines. That's me. That's Brian. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Let's get stuff done. Some of you know me, some of you don't. That's how I work all day long. Make hay while the sun shines. But what I've learned since COVID actually started is there's this whole world of stuff going around that we all dip our toe in called life, and things are happening. And God gives us dreams and goals, like I mentioned. But I think what I've learned for myself the last year or so is, Brian, have these dreams and goals, push forward, make hay while the sun shines, but also give it time for the details to work themselves out. Give it time. I'm on the phone constantly, drumming up work, talking to vendors, talking to all these people, and so God says to me, Brian, give us some time to let me work out the details. My word for 2023 is time. I encourage you to go to this website. Circle back next week when you find your word. Find your word and let me know what it is. I encourage you to find your word. Make 2023 a great year. And you define that year. So that's it for now. Happy New Year. It's the middle of that crazy week in December. Like I said, I'll call my friend on the way home. Like, she says, oh crap, I gotta go home. I don't even know what time it is. It's Wednesday. We're like, go home already, right? So anyways, y'all have a blessed New Year's. We'll see you again soon. Good night.